Hello and good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for another reading week. Well, let's hope it's going to be a reading week because boy oh boy do I have a lot to read and am I excited about what I have to read. So what are my reading plans for the week? So first off, I am buddy reading the second book in The Bells with Ilva. I really enjoyed the first one. We are following, well, this is a world where beauty is everything, and we have these creatures, they're called the bells, and they can alter beauty. And everybody else is born as a gray, so everything's like gray and like stubbled instead of hair and stuff, and then they pay the bells for services to become beautiful. The Dragon Reborn is the third in the Wheel of Time. I can't talk much about this without going into spoilers, but it is an epic journey. It's an epic fantasy, and I love that I can buddy read this because I really enjoy these books, but I have issues sticking with them and staying in the situation and everything, so I'm happy to buddy read these. The next that I'm hopefully starting today is The Bone Houses. The Bone Houses feels to me like a little bit of a gothic fantasy. The cool thing about this is that I have this box full of presents because Sabrina made this book box for me. So I have all these like little post-its. I have a shitload of gifts, as you can see. And I'm super excited. I've been selling some books on eBay, and I have a wonderful lady from Australia who wants some books. And as I mentioned in my giveaway video, shipping right now is ridiculous. So she's paying 63 euros shipping to Australia. But we said, okay, we need to make it worth her while. And she picked books that I haven't read yet. And I think we end up around like the mark of 400 euros worth of books. So crazy, but also brings me to wanting to read the following books this week because they're all going to this wonderful lady. First off is The Beautiful. The Beautiful is kind of a gothic, like vampire-y urban fantasy story. Then The Merciful Crow. It wasn't that Fi wanted to burn the world down. No, she just wanted the world to know that she could. That kind of really sparked my interest. Super interested in this one. A future chieftain, a fugitive prince, a too cunning bodyguard, and one grumpy grey tabby. All the prompts sound super interesting, but then the reviews that I've seen kind of made me be like, I don't know if this is for me. So I do have some hopes for this. The same goes for Spin the Dawn. To save a country, a young tailor must sew through 3 gowns from the laughter of sun, the tears of the moon, and a blood of stars. I think this was putting together something in fantasy that I liked. I don't know what it was. And Project Runway, and I'm here for it. Mixed reviews also, but I'm quite excited about this, to be honest. And then last but not least, we have The Shadows Between Us. The Shadows Between Us kind of sparked my interest when I unboxed it. When I looked at it, I was like, oh, that looks gothic, vampire-y, and I'm not sure. I think I'm done with that phase, so that's why I'm a little bit question mark about The Beautiful. I had that phase in my 20s, and I don't need that anymore. But this one felt like there might be a Slytherin kind of woman mind behind the main character. My lovers all feel the need to give me nice things, very expensive things. It's been a fun game, learning their secrets, seducing them, getting them to shower me with gifts. But to be honest, I'm bored with it. I have a new game in mind. I'm going to woo the king. I suspect it won't be longer than a month before he's helplessly in love with me. And when he proposes, I will say yes for the first time. For once the marriage is official and consummated, I will kill the Shadow King and take his kingdom for myself. I'm excited to see if it really holds up to that kind of evil, icky feeling that I kind of want. So yeah, that's the plan for this week. I also have a lot of stuff to do aside from that. I want to clear out my garage, which looks like a mess because of this mess here. I need to get that into my garage. And then aside from that, I need to drop stuff off in the mail. I need to go over to the Netherlands to see if I can ship from the Netherlands for a little bit cheaper than what's available right now, because I have a few people wanting to get stuff from the US, but I'm not paying 53 euros and neither are they. So let's get going and stop talking. So I'm drinking too much milk in my tea. The mail came while I was out. We have the purple Fairyloot. I think the purple Fairyloot is always the birthday edition. That's what it looks like. There we go. The topic of the month is Resilient Royals. And let me show you again. There's an art print on top. Art prints. It's a cheap way of including products, and there's no use we can get out of it. Okay, it's different with candles, for example. I don't need to like the fandom to like the scent. And that is a really beautiful scent. Then we have a woodmark. I'm a sucker for woodmarks. No, we have magnetic bookmarks. And this is woven in moonlight inspired, based on some of the magical animals from her book, Woven in Moonlight. Then we have this here. Oh, this is for like credit cards and stuff. Very convenient, good material. I like it. Ooh, what is this? Below the fabric. So we have a pillowcase. Soft enough. I don't like when it's like this tough linen. This is still tough, but it's a softer tough. Through Love, All is Possible by Sarah Jakes. It's a little bit it's a little bit too romancy and cliche. Not for me. Not for me. But what is this? It's a little tray. I mean, it is it feels like cheap plastic. It's a cake food tray. Oh no, it's broken. Winter mirror somewhere. That's actually a really cool tray with, like, I like the design, I like the quote, and I would find a use for this, but it's broken. Awa. Okay, and then we have the two cards. I do not recognize people from art prints. I'm the worst when it comes to that. Okay, let's see what the book is. I'm super excited to see what the book is. Ooh, we have black spread edges, and the book is Shielded. Oh, that's beautiful. It is set in a kingdom ravaged by war, where a warrior princess may be the key to its survival. This tale had us hooked from the first chapter with its magic, mystery, and a badass heroine to boot. We have a letter from the author with an art print. This is the proper way to use an art print. Just saying. Let's take a look at the book hookup. So the book hookup is a little bit of a different subscription box. The book hookup is made by the Strand bookstore. We get one book that is usually, you can check what the one book is. It is a signed first edition, and we get a second book. With the YA book box, most of the time, if not always, I have received an ARC, which I loved. This is what it looks like. Yes! Yes, I was hoping to get this book in a box. So, as I mentioned, we sometimes get coffee. Oh, and there's no spoiler card that tells me stuff about the products. This is... a lot of these the products that they're sending are from stores in New York, which I love, because I can get this type of stuff here. It's a complex cup with notes of black tea, honey, lemon zest, and lavender. We have a vinyl sticker that says, no matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world. I love the sticker. That's cool for me. Then we have Pride socks. This is awesome, and this will go into a book box that I'm creating. This is awesome quality. Then we have Tea Kitten, Rooibos Pina Colada Karma, caffeine free. 4 servings. I love the things in here. And we have a lollipop. Root beer flavored lollipop. Are you shitting me? This is the best. We cannot get root beer here in Germany, and I love root beer. I also love cream soda, which we also can get here. Root beer flavored anything is the bomb. Try your first sips by box. And okay, this is, or share this card with a friend. So this is a tea box. I don't know if they ship internationally, but if you're interested in trying this tea box, it's sipsby.com. Tea Journey is the code, and the code gives you $5 off your first box. So the book, there's no sticker that this is a Strand first edition, signed first edition. Oh, it's not signed. There's a signed book plate, but Cinderella is dead. I am so hyped for this book. I don't know why, but I'm so hyped for this book. It's been 200 years since Cinderella found her prince, but the fairy tale is over. Now, teen girls are required to appear at the annual ball, where the men of the kingdom select wives based on girls' display of finery. If a suitable match is not found, the girls not chosen are never heard from again. 16-year-old Sophia would much rather marry Erin, her childhood best friend, than parade in front of suitors. At the ball, Sophia makes the desperate decision to flee and finds herself hiding in Cinderella's mausoleum. There she meets Constance, the last known descendant of Cinderella and her stepsisters. Together they vow to bring down the king once and for all, and in the process they learn that there's more to Cinderella's story than they ever knew. And then the second book, as I mentioned, it is an arc. After her mother's deportation last year, all Soledad Sol Gutierrez wants is for her life to go back to normal. Everything's changed. New apartment, new school, new family dynamic, and Sol desperately wants to fit in. When she joins her community college's history club, it comes with an odd initiation process. Break into Westray's oldest house and steal a fork. I'm pumped for this as well. This sounds really good. Yay! I am in love with these 2 books. And I love everything. Like, this box was one of the best so far from them. I'm in love with everything they sent. So I'm pumped! Okay, so let me get back to work. It's already really late. I started the Dragon Reborn on my drive. I read the prologue and the first 2 chapters. I love being back in the world. It's really hard to update you on this book, mainly because I can't really talk about much without going into spoilers. So that's tough. That I can start The Bone House. The Bone House, actually, I'm super excited for it because it is a book box. As you can see, there's a lot of notes in here already. And these dotted post-its, according to this little letter from Sabrina, these dotted post-its mean I get to open one of the gifts in this box. There's one box that says to open right now. Oh, and she also put comments in here on tiny, super cute post-its. So I'm super excited about reading this because presents and surprises and comments. I already opened this before, but since that was, I think, a week or 2 ago, I'm just opening it up again for you guys to see. And inside this cute little box, which I might repurpose in one of the boxes that I'm going to be making, are 2 green matcha teas. They are vegan, sweet and mild. Sounds perfect. And then a brown Kitkat where I have no idea what flavor that could be, because I do not speak Japanese. So I don't know, if you can tell me what flavor this is, I would love to know. And this is Yuzu Matcha Kitkat. I love Yuzu. I like matcha, so yay. So compared to the Once Upon a Book Club box, this is so exciting that there's so many gifts. I feel like every 20 minutes I get to open a gift. It's so amazing. All right, so so far I am really enjoying this book. It does not feel as dark as I feared it could be. We are following this girl and her family. They are 3 kids alone. One, I think the eldest is 17, because they just mentioned you're not an adult yet. You have 1 year to be an adult. And they're grave diggers, and they are pretty much the only ones left who believe in the bone houses. And the bone houses are pretty much zombies. And they used to just be in the forest, but now they're coming out of the forest. And our main character kind of is trying to prevent that. There's also the storyline that they have like kind of an evil opponent who is trying to collect a debt, and he pretty much says, if you can't pay in a fortnight, I'm gonna make you sell your home and take the money from that. So and we also have a second point of view coming in from a person that kind of feels like more of nobility, not really nobility, but somebody from the city with a little bit of money who is drawing maps. At least that's what he says is what his job is. We're on page 46, so that's what I got from the book so far. Probably the worst description of what's happening in the book ever, but honestly I'm enjoying it tons, because there is a sort of humor in it. The way the characters, the siblings are talking to each other, the way they were talking to the a person collecting the debt and everything, there's a sort of humor that is so enjoyable. It's not over the top, but it's just perfect. Anyways, we're on page 47, starting into chapter 5. And I have this big package with the that's what the bone house pretty much looked like. I have no idea what this is relating to, because the post-it is in the beginning of the page, so I'm opening it up first and then I'm reading the first page. I'm super excited what's in this big box. I can feel that there's a box inside, but I have no idea what this is supposed to be. So it's a beautiful box. What's inside? I'm so excited. Wow. Oh my gosh. It's for the ink, but it's empty. It doesn't come with ink. That's interesting. But look at this. There's, yeah, they, This is pretty cool. I love writing with this kind of like tip, but I don't like dipping in ink and stuff. But this is somehow pretty cool. I'll see if I am able to do this. It kind of sucks that it doesn't come with ink. It just comes with like an empty ink bottle. That's kind of weird. But that is a pretty cool idea. Let's see if I can actually use this, if that's something. That is a really cool idea. Okay, let's move on. We have another gift in 28 pages, and then I'll probably go to sleep. So last night I made progress in the Bone House until page 88. It is getting really exciting. I get through this book so quickly. It seems like a mixture between zombies and vampires. Not really vampires as a... It seems like they're only active in the night. So there's some of the vampire mystery is bottled into the Bone Houses as well. And the zombies are pretty much just bones, not flesh. This is super exciting, and it's not as dark and horror-y so far as I feared. I'm enjoying this a lot. So this is an easy read, fun read, and I'm enjoying this. Hoping to finish this today, actually. Making progress in the Everlasting Rose, and I have already read today's portion of the Great Hunt. That was last month. The Dragon Reborn. I gotta say, I don't know what that is. Please let me know. Is that something that you experience as well? That sometimes with some books, as much as you try to concentrate, you cannot seem to just fully get lost in the story. So I physically sit down, read and listen to it at the same time, because I can concentrate better on a book when I get the audio and the visual at the same time. That's like full concentration mode. And then I physically have to force myself to picture every single thing that I'm reading in my mind. And that is such a conscious act that it's actually quite hard to get there. It's so weird. Do you have that with anything? I would really like to know if it's just me. Anyways, the Beauteque Box just came. This is a Korean skincare box. It's actually shipped from the US. So the topic is Rise and Shine. Rise and Shine, Shine, Sunflower. There might be some sun protection. Oh, look at that sticker saying good morning. There we go. Doesn't that look beautiful? It is definitely worth 30 bucks. So the first item that I see is by Packstation, and it's Goat Milk Moist Up Foam Cleansing. I do have enough cleansing stuff, but I kind of like it. The next one is by The Face Shop, and it's Air Cotton Makeup Base Lavender. This lavender color correcting primer ensures the most flawless finish for your makeup. Its purple coloring neutralizes dullness or subtle skin. And it has SPF 30. That is cool. I love this. Next, water. Oh, and that is supposed to cost $8. Absolutely realistic. Then we have Waterberry Facial Mist. I love facial mist. I was actually hoping for a little bit more perfume, but it's kind of good that there's not more perfume. Then we have Honey Radiant Glow Cream. Again, by Packstation. This is supposed to cost $18. Keep your morning glow all day with this cream formulated with honey extracts to help nourish, moisturize, and create even skin. Oh, look at this. That looks like honey. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, look at this packaging. and it smells like honey, 100%. This is awesome. Can you actually see this? That is so cool. We have the Water Luminous SOS Ampoule Double Mask. Now, last but not least, the accessory is chamomile blotting paper, which is okay. It costs $5.99. It's not the best accessory, but it's something that you can use. So altogether, we have 59. So we have items worth $59, and I'm happy with all of them. So this box really is worth it for me. I really enjoy this box. So compared to the Once Upon a Book Club box, this is so exciting that there's so many gifts. I feel like every 20 minutes I get to open a gift. It's so amazing. All right, so so far I am really enjoying this book. It does not feel as dark as I feared it could be. We are following this girl and her family. They are 3 kids alone. One, I think the eldest is 17, because they just mentioned you're not an adult yet. You have 1 year to be an adult. And they're grave diggers, and they are pretty much the only ones left who believe in the bone houses. And the bone houses are pretty much zombies. And they used to just be in the forest, but now they're coming out of the forest. And our main character kind of is trying to prevent that. There's also the storyline that they have like kind of an evil opponent who is trying to collect a debt, and he pretty much says, if you can't pay in a fortnight, I'm gonna make you sell your home and take the money from that. So and we also have a second point of view coming in from a person that kind of feels like more of nobility, not really nobility, but somebody from the city with a little bit of money who is drawing maps. At least that's what he says is what his job is. We're on page 46, so that's what I got from the book so far. Probably the worst description of what's happening in the book ever, but honestly I'm enjoying it tons, because there is a sort of humor in it. The way the characters, the siblings are talking to each other, the way they were talking to the a person collecting the debt and everything, there's a sort of humor that is so enjoyable. It's not over the top, but it's just perfect. Anyways, we're on page 47, starting into chapter 5. And I have this big package with that's what the bone house pretty much looked like. I have no idea what this is relating to, because the post-it is in the beginning of the page, so I'm opening it up first and then I'm reading the first page. I'm super excited what's in this big box. I can feel that there's a box inside, but I have no idea what this is supposed to be. So it's a beautiful box. What's inside? I'm so excited. Wow. Oh my gosh. It's for the ink, but it's empty. It doesn't come with ink. That's interesting. This is pretty cool. I love writing with this kind of like tip, but I don't like dipping in ink and stuff. But this is somehow pretty cool. That is a pretty cool idea. The mail came, and this comes straight from Korea. This box is a lifestyle box from Korea. It's supposed to come with things of, it might be inspired by like K-dramas, but mostly K-pop. So far we always had a gimmick in here that was somehow branded with a K-pop group. We have cute stationery, accessories, and we usually have 1 or 2 skincare products. Let's take a look. Oh, by the way, this is a quarterly box, so I'm not getting that pour. That already looks amazing. Ah, I already see so many things. This is a little notebook with stickers. Oh, look at this. I love this notebook. But this is so beautiful. This is completely, this is my style. It's like white and gold and pink and flowers, and I love this so much. And then we have some fun stickers. See these cute little soju bottles? There's another one. So I don't know, this is boring. It's just lined, and we have some summer stickers. We have more stickers. Not entirely sure how they would be used. There's like these small ones look like small bits of wash, but these here, I don't know if you can see that, but they're like stanced little like half circles and then triangles and little boxes. This color and then this color, and then we have this one. And we have this one. I'm kind of sad about this because I think this would have been perfect to put in Sabrina's box. She would have loved this. And then we have rice cake soup with like a cheddar cheese rice cake soup. I haven't seen these before. Moist Full Collagen Emulsion. That's by Etude House. So you can see that this is targeted at a younger generation. I am not the biggest Etude House fan. It's just targeted at a younger skin than mine. But emulsion is something that I can... Oh, I need a new essence. So I might actually use this. We have a little photo card. Let's see if there's more where that came from, because that's kind of random to just have one photo card in here. Starting from the summer edition, we've decided not to include the magazine mainly because of 2 reasons. Many of you asked us to make our boxes more sustainable. There were several variations of the spring box due to last-minute vendor issues, and many members were confused with the product images in the magazine. Instead, we're adding the QR code, inviting you to join our Facebook group, our loving community of like-minded members. Get to know us, discuss, Okay, and then we have some more advertising. Oh, this is cute. We have some chopsticks. These are very standard chopsticks. I probably have like 100 of these, but this is really cute. I'm definitely going to use this to carry my chopsticks when I'm traveling. Then we have Moonshot, Lisa's Pick. So we have this belongs to the lipstick. I know that they had a collaboration with these lipsticks, and I think I have seen pictures of this because, well, I do love Blackpink. And when I saw her face, this is when I lit up. I was like, oh, there's something Blackpink in here. And it's actually a Moonshot lipstick. I don't remember the color, but I'm assuming it's the color here because that belongs to, like this belongs together. That looks, I mean, it is called Orange Hunter. So I did expect orange, but I was hoping it's a little bit dark like this. And it looks really light here. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. I don't think I would use it on my cheeks, although it works. It's very hard to make sure the product is where you want it. It's very orange. What else is in here? I'm already happy, but this box is not even half empty. I mean, from amount of products, yes, but from like this still size. Perfection UV multi-base tone up beauty fixer 7 care non-greasy. So what is it? It's toner, primer, sun protection. It seems to want to be everything. It looks very sun protection-y. We have one more. Yeah, it's a fabric perfume. I already have a Jeju fabric perfume, but I think it is a different fragrance. I think did they send it last time as well? But it's definitely a different fragrance. Ooh, I like it. Let's take the tea. We have tea, like peach iced tea. And the last item, Wiggly Wiggly. So this is like a cosmetic box. I am definitely going to use this. I might not use this for makeup. I might use this in my van for like for kitchen stuff or something. I'm getting quite hungry, but I'm also tired. I haven't slept much and I need to work. I stood up last night drawing this. This is my van build, my future van build that I'm working on. It's stuff that I just can't get out of my head, you know. So this down here is here. So I stopped drawing the big stuff here because you couldn't see it. But pretty much when you go, this is from the back of the van. Though here are the two seats. Then I want to have one big box here that you can just pull out, and then this in the back you can pull it out to the front. So you have two pullouts, and it becomes a 2.10 by 75 or 80 bed. So we are wrapping up this week. Yeah, so I obviously haven't read as much as I wanted to. Surprise, surprise. But this will change next week. I am completely in the reading mood. I just stopped focusing on reading for a couple of days to finish some stuff at work because it's getting very hot here and I wanted to take some days off. So I focus on work, and now I have a few days off next week. I am on track with the Dragon Reborn, which I am enjoying a lot right now, and I have stopped zoning out for the past 4-5 chapters, and I'm just completely immersed in this world, and this is what I was waiting for the whole time. So I'm in love with this book right now. And I have just finished The Everlasting Rose, and I am super disappointed in this one. I gave this 2 out of 5 stars. Everything that was great in the first book, that I loved in the first book, just was missing here. I didn't have this wonderful whimsical atmosphere. The plot was all over the place. It was a lot of convenient things put together, and then additionally to that, it just felt like it was trying to tick the box of as many tropes as possible. It just didn't feel at all like the first book, and it was just all over the place. It sucked. So that's that. I only got to page 10 in The Shadow Between Us. Super excited to continue reading in this. I love a strong, bitchy, Slytherin-y character, which we do have, but I feel like this might be a little bit pushing it too far, a little bit over the top. In just the first pages, the way she's speaking to her father, it's just, I love a sassy Slytherin character, but I feel like this is too placative, it's too on the nose, it's too like, oh, we want a character like this, and she's just built too... I feel like a strong, sassy character that is supposed to be like a Slytherin character, ambitious, potentially greedy, potentially manipulative, potentially morally grey, doesn't need to be so extremely on the nose like this. They don't need to be rude and just very confrontationally rude even. They don't need to be arrogant and speaking over everyone, and that is the feeling that I'm getting right now. I wish it would have been a little bit more subtle, but maybe that changes a little along the book. Let's see. I still have hopes for it, but I am cautious because my understanding of Slytherin and what I like is oftentimes a lot different from people who aren't viewing it from a, I don't know how to explain this. What I love about Slytherins is when we have a Slytherin character that is not just evil. When we have a Slytherin character who shows what a Slytherin can be with ambition, with pride, and cunning sense of winning and how to win without just being evil. I don't want a good or bad. I want something in between. I want somebody who navigates. This is how far I would go to win. This is how far I would go to get what I want. But I still have a line that I don't cross. I still have morals. I still do have feelings and stuff, and I want this like in between, because I feel like most Slytherins are somewhere in between. They're not just good or bad. All right, I hope you liked this vlog. If you did so, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you again on my channel really soon. Until then, bye.